Alright, so this is the review of this Android head unit from Panlelo. You can check out the links in the description below. It's from Amazon. It took 2 days to ship, so let's get it.
So we just finished installing the head unit. I'm gonna turn it on just so you guys can see what it looks like. The moment you turn it on, this lights up blue, which looks pretty cool. Android.
There's the boot screen. You can tell that the factory OEM has a huge gap right here. You can buy a part that actually fills in the gap. We're planning to buy one from Japan, so it's gonna take a while, but there are options if you need to have those spots filled up. We are having it ordered.
Yeah, so right now it's just gonna have these 2 gaps, but it's temporary.
Let's go over the menu. And what do you think of the performance and speed?
So it's pretty quick, and the screen looks really sharp. A lot. It's very, very quick, and everything is very fast. It doesn't lag. There's no lag, I see. It's hooked up to my Bluetooth, and the GPS works. The sound sounds really great.
Sounds good. And you can see how fast it loaded. You gotta turn off the sound though so you can hear us.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS. Want to show the GPS unit off?
Turn the GPS on. Actually, let me use this one.
There's actually a hotkey right there.
Oh, right here.
So this one, stock comes with iGo maps. And for people wondering whether they need data or like a data plan for this, you don't. This has its own built-in GPS antenna and it allows you to see your location and all that jazz without having the need for a data plan. So if you're wondering about that, you don't have to. You just have it comes with GPS right out the box.
And the reverse camera, once we set it up, looks really nice. Check it out.
Turn the car on. When you throw it in reverse, go ahead. There you go. So the reverse camera works with the OEM factory unit. You don't have to buy, or this one comes with another camera right out the box. But we opted to go for the OEM camera that's in the 2016 Subaru BRZ, and it still has guidelines and stuff. If you want to show them the setting where you can actually adjust more information regarding the camera, like if you want to have more saturation, contrast, increase the brightness of it, all these options are available to you. So that's the thing about Android head units. They come with a lot of features and you can adjust things the way you like it.
You can also change the wallpaper, which I was messing around quite a bit in live wallpapers. Very interactive. I like doing that.
The bubble ones, yeah. So if you're very familiar with the Android architecture, you're going to feel right at home and you're going to feel like it's just really easy to use. The Starlink unit on these OEM ones, so when she bought her BRZ, it was very laggy, slow. The user interface wasn't intuitive, didn't have GPS built in. This gives you a lot of functionality, and for the price of $200, I think it's very worth it. With the value, the quality, you can't get a Pioneer, you can't get a Kenwood for $200 and you get this kind of screen quality and this kind of performance. And the audio quality is actually a step up from the stock unit too. So if you're like complaining about your BRZ audio, everyone knows if you buy the head unit, like an aftermarket head unit, you're gonna get a performance bump. And yeah, we got that performance bump. And you can set your own EQs, and there's just a lot of choices. applications to make your sounds even more rich. I prefer Android. The list goes on. So there's some settings there. That's nice.
The user interface look like right now. We're going to go into Spotify just to open it up, see what it looks like.
We installed a new launcher. It's called the car launcher. So if you guys are looking for that kind of style launcher, you can change the whole menu completely. This is Spotify. Works just like your phone. If you have Spotify on your phone, scroll through music, listen to whatever you want, which is really nice. And here's that interface again. And as you can tell right here, it's just super responsive. So let's see. Yeah, just really responsive head unit. So what do you think of the head unit?
I like it. I like how smooth it is. There's no delay, and really an upgrade from the old head unit that the Subaru had.
What would you review it?
This one, I would give this one a very positive review. As soon as I can get the trim pieces in and make it look better. The head unit itself, I would give it a 10 out of 10. My honest opinion. I like how it's an Android unit. You can customize it yourself and make anything look good, depending on how you want it to look like. I like how it has a GPS, because the other head unit I had, the GPS wasn't good, or I don't even remember if I had GPS on there.
It ain't working. There was an app for you can put on Starlink, and they made you pay for GPS per month. It was really slow and sluggish too, because that menu on that Starlink Subaru is just terrible.
Yep, and this one, it also has a mic feature, which I like a lot. And yeah, pretty good review for this head unit.
Here it is. Kimiko herself giving it a really good review for $200. I don't think you can go wrong with an Android head unit. I mean, we were shopping for Pioneer, Kenwood, the works. You're looking at $700 to $800, and those screens aren't even HD. They're like 800 by 600 resolution. They do a lot of functions as well, but I think because the Android platform is so flexible, this one just has more capabilities because the operating system is not as proprietary as like the operating systems on a Pioneer or whatever, and it makes the interior look really good and a lot more modern, especially once we clean up these bezels. It's gonna pop. I know I have an Android head unit in my Subaru WRX, and everyone is just wowed by it. So if you guys were looking for a cheap alternative to those big boys like Pioneer, go for an Android head unit. It's $200. The installation was easy. I just bought the wiring harness, and just look up your factory pin layouts. I'm not an audio guy, audio installer, and I can do it myself. So if you were looking for a fun do-it-yourself project, and Panlelo, he really supports his customers. You email him, you ask questions, that guy replies really fast. So if you're looking for great customer service, this unit took 2 days to ship with Amazon Prime, not like the Chinese ones in AliExpress that take a month or two, and their customer service is nowhere near as good as the ones on Amazon, like Panlelo's and all that. So props to him. And I had a few questions. He answered it really fast, and he's a very friendly guy. So pick up this head unit, guys. You're gonna love it. That's it. Peace. Alright, so first thing you need to do when you're installing this is you need to remove this trim piece. I'm gonna use a little pry tool. You get it underneath it, and then you just pretty much pull, and then it releases one of the bottom tabs, and you pop it out. So these are the tabs I was talking about. Use a pry tool on the bottom. Oh damn, those wires are tight back there. This is the first install. I pretty much just twist tied it for now. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna put a wire diagram like right here. Alright, so with this thing right here, it's a down converter, whatever, 12 volt to 6 volts. So what